Good evening. This famer, Pat Patterson, and inspired everyone. Please join us in a moment of from WWE Thunder Progressive, a triple threat of protection.
Jey Uso to face Kevin Owens to this exclusive interview. One of the most, if not the most, time heavyweight champion United States, Intercontinental and best of the best, and he is then Reigns.
Well, the Universal Champion, Corey's got to love that. Here comes the head of the table, Jey Uso. Of Roman Reigns being the head of the interview for Roman Reigns tonight, but Corey for the Universal Champion. And a man who last week drew the eye all into perspective. Otis last week was a not forgotten Uso and Kevin Owens, and what he did to Reigns' family, telling Roman Reigns, I don't want Owens, and tonight, a massive main event on Kevin should. Perhaps with what he has been put through, trying to do the right thing for his family. The evolution of Jey Uso, who's in the footsteps of the head of the table. Jey Uso perhaps contemplating.
You know which one you missed?
Defending undisputed bowl chief, ladies and gentlemen.
But Roman, last week your perception on SmackDown, but so I have to ask.
Well, listen to me.
Respect you. Is that how you look at me? Look at you. How do you, is that who I am to you? Because
Right now,
how do your sons?
So passing Otis. The following from behind with a chair. And Jey Uso hammering away on Daniel Bryan.
Get out of the throne. You know where I'll be. Fix that.
Jey. It's about pleasing the Universal Champion Roman. A stunner. This is your family because of you. I fear no one. You.
Roman, as we just saw last week when you avoided.
So you've ever done on SmackDown, the most relevant you've ever been a part of. Ultimately have a man of experience to me, the head of the table. Good question, next question.
Okay, well, let's WWE Universe have been wondering, and that is possibly manipulating him.
Those are stupid words for, do I look like a man who manipulates? Like I just said, I'm the head of the table. One half of the greatest tag team of our generation. What has he done? Have you done? He give you a huge opportunity. Gives you an opportunity like this to talk to me. Is handle this amateur.
Each and every solitary week, the answer to that rhetorical question at Fox Network, the ratings main event, Jey Uso. Is that a Roman Reigns is a motivator? Roman Reigns.
Kevin Owens.
You know, established that you don't fear me since you didn't come to me last week. What do you think of that?
We accept. Easy.
Talking to the head. Say, huh? Just the place. And let's not stop there. Let's put that title on the like men. We just do it right now, because that's fine too.
You being on the island of well, we don't back down to any man. He said we accept, and I'm telling you, you're lucky. If I was the man that I used, but there's a time and a place for everything. Like a savage in the ring.
Well, let's see if WW event 2 weeks from Sunday, streaming live in chairs.
Whoa, 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 hey. I just want you to know, gentlemen, but right now, it's good to everyone.
Champion wouldn't take Kevin Owens' fate. Tag team matchup in our main event, but also former Intercontinental Champions will compete. And last week, the SmackDown Women's Champion Sasha Banks. Tensions are boiling. Sasha and Carmella. Ellie and her Survivor Series teammate, the self-proclaimed Women's Champion in history, in action.
You like that? Disrespecting me, Paul? I stepped this time again. My...
It was perfect. All right? I know that.
Wonder what those consequences will official. It will happen 2 weeks from Sun versus Kevin Owens in a tables, ladders, and chairs within the parameters of the two. The following contest from Calgary, Alberta, Canada. The Friday Night SmackDown, Natalya in action involved. There's a little miscommunication between Natalya to capitalize for the moment, but the so-called best of all time. The both here at the commentary desk, none other than one of the biggest wins of your career, defeating Natalya. Can I just cut you off? I have to tell you how much I love your glass. Look at Bayley and Natalya, two women I'm certain you will. Natalya, Bayley, the former SmackDown. Oh, come on.
She's always focusing. I'm over here minding my business. Got my shades on, my earrings, but if Bayley won, these earrings can come off.
Here, but are you here to get a better look at the competition? Or?
Out and out, my competition, you know, I always stay ready time. But, you know, also...
To break the count, got back on her feet. Bianca, Natalya's taking over.
You better get...
Somebody who's all about NXT TakeOver War Games, Natalya. And again, we were talking a lot during the break about the
faces of this company. She's had a 380-day title reign, but can't nobody do it like me or do it better than me.
SmackDown Women's title reign. But I mean, I'm new here.
I am new here, but I'm over here.
Going Bayley up is enough to put Bayley away. Work alongside Natalya as part of nobody home. Trying to step through here. Sharp shoot. Mocking Bayley. Wait a minute. And Bayley taps Natalya. Of anyone, including Bayley, specifically Bayley. Flair putting a bad mouth on Bayley. The lose colossal tag team matchup. Roman Reigns teams with his and Kevin Owens. And coming up next, we celebrate the life WWE Hall of Famer. And you are won by Pat Patterson in absolutely no one. Nice to anybody who might need it. Yeah, this week we lost Cassie of one of the all-time greats.
California, weighing 200.
And now the fine, I'll say it clear, I'm certain. I traveled and more. I've had a few to mention. Saw it, I planned step along, much more than this way. If to say the thing and not the word.
matchup between Pat loved everything about Daniel. Intercontinental champion in his career. In tribute match, scheduled for 5 pounds. Reigns. In fact, Corey, he is the lightest 285 pounds. Big E. Calls if he won here in WWE on SmackDown. Sponsored by Aggressive Insurance. Save when you bundle auto home tonight for this Pat Patterson tribute.
This is the beautiful original Intercontinental 79. What a great piece of history.
Dolph Ziggler.
His favorites, Pat Patterson loved him, Dolph Ziggler.
The artist known as
So much. Pat wasn't necessarily a Nakamura fan.
Man, Pat Patterson adored. Mental champion, Sammy.
Whatnot.
It's a persecution complex is what Sammy's in as champion in order to win matches. He did it against Ryan with a count-out victory.
You can blame that on Jay when it's necessary.
Oh, Sami Zayn realizing a six-man tag team matchup.
Shinsuke to this matchup cannot be lost. All 6 of these.
Oh, Nakamura with a shoulder tackle. Whoa! And Mysterio sends Nakamura free. Rey Mysterio. And
Nakamura.
Here comes Big E. He was once an NXT champion, but really arrived on this.
Big E's arrival in WWE was as a long team situations more often than not.
Hey, drop me, Dolph Ziggler. Championship 6 times in his career.
Very impressive teamwork by Daniel.
His career here in WWE, Corey held the career. Understands the importance of the
WrestleMania, one of the most unforgettable moments in the history.
Look at this now, Dolph from behind off the
short. Yeah, at Sammy's request, Sammy reminding everyone that he is in fact.
Oh my God! Suicide dives. Daniel Bryan to Shinsuke Nakamura.
Oh no!
Bro, just like that. Ziggler's team in construction is sponsored by Progressive. Then Sami Zayn against Daniel Bryan, Big E, and what we're done here.
Bryan picking up speed.
And his partner Robert Roode knocked off the SmackDown Tag Team Championship held by Pat Patterson back in 19. Belly to belly.
Nakamura's been on the wrong end.
Oh, what a belly to belly.
He's not too busy swiveling his hips.
And the rallying cry by Nakamura misses what?
In the corner, Nakamura with an opportunity.
Or a hook of the leg, and it's Dolph Ziggler. Save it.
State that is the ring. In order to.
Oh, and he ran right into an knee. Up on his shoulders.
He wanted the big Intercontinental
champion and the legal man. Big E
in front of Rey Mysterio, who tagged himself in.
Yeah, Rey
almost caught the Intercontinental champion off guard. In your face, around the world.
Oh, counter by Sami Zayn.
Able to adjust mid-maneuver and thwart.
Counter, tag, here's Ziggler. Harm's way, tags Daniel Bryan. And into the corner. And double kicks from Daniel Bryan.
Worn out at the moment by Daniel Bryan.
WWE Universe. Rolling through, is it enough? Almost putting a core strength to Daniel Bryan. That was incredible. Yes. Bryan down to a knee. Out near fall for Bryan.
Oh! Right across the pectoral muscles.
Bryan.
You can see Dolph attempting to.
Underneath. Famouser by Ziggler. Breaking things up for his team. Shinsuke knocked off rope with a senton. Oh, and a running knee by Bryan. Shoulders are down. Daniel Bryan reverse. Sami Zayn in the yes lock. Is Zayn forced to break.
What guts. What.
Bryan thought he had Sami Zayn put away. And Sami Zayn now. Tag team match. Bryan though rolls through. Bryan shoulders down, hooks the leg over. Rey Mysterio. Big E. This excuse.
Well, if you'll look closely, you'll need it. I don't know how he's supposed to sit
all the time. Nonetheless, Big E as they pay tribute to Ready? 2, 3, go. And hello, Dolph.
Really? Please. Please. Yeah. High five. Well, high five. Let's do it. Oh, yes.
Even Dolph.
Doesn't want to be there. 619 for the. And Daniel Bryan Mysterio victorious in his. The blue-collar brawler Otis has some main event tag match tonight.
A bold choice to stand up to a tables, ladders, and chairs match. Roman that draws your ire.
Him so much. I really did. In fact, he was never the kind of guy to look down to the boys. But not anymore. He talked himself into being that way. A lot of people, but I've tried to make amends and hyperstars. Because without them, there is no...
I'm sorry.
We're live here.
It's your hat. Oh, thanks, man.
Not that hard, but to Roman, I guess that is... He's a self-absorbed... Great word to describe him. It's... See where I'm going? 2 syllables, starts with an A?
I like that song.
Do you?
I think it starts like...
But
yeah, Fox Friends, yes.
Taylor, you mind if we...
See, I know your reputation with partners. It's fingernails, and that's all good with me.
Yeah.
But and that's not going to stop me from getting my hands...
Well, after weeks of attacks for what might be a highly contentious potential.
Are you ready? Are you ready?
the immovable object.
We're at the movies, and all of us, we buy a new home, and we turn into our parent. Don't forget, you're not assisting him. You hired him. My dad.
Is sponsored by Progressive, a triple.
Now what I'm here to do, what I've done. Embarrassing. For SmackDown, because now the entire WWE, now I call the shots. I give the...
Find me next week, huh? Like a real...
Friday Night SmackDown on Fox, and what you just saw, it's safe to say that Sasha Banks and on the right-hand part of your screen, a woman who's been a problem for Sasha.
Michael, Cole, no. It should be riveting. Wait till they guess. You're the boss. Fan too. Do it to my face. Well, Carmella, you got...
I want to ask you something about the title. She had the admiration of the WWE. More alike than you think.
She could be like Nicki Minaj.
Since you were training together at the WWE.
We used to train every single day together. The first ever woman to win money in the Bank. You needed help every single... Men are obsessed with me. Yeah, men are obsessed. Never faced one-on-one. No matter how hard you try, Carmella, you... Sasha, seriously? Yeah, I'm You want to get personal more than your attention. I think you're jealous. Oh. Because this was your dream. From the start, your soul, blood, sweat, and tears into me, who, on a whim, waltzes. I become a star and I skyrocket to the top. Title longer than all of your title reigns combined. I'm superior in every way. Hot chick, eye candy, every man's desire. I'm the hot chick that's not only going to embarrass you, Is that the fact that you think you even stand opportunity at the SmackDown Women's Championship? LC. But Carmella, than me.
Meanwhile, here the following contest is scheduled for one fall, 225 pounds. Murphy beat Corbin last week. Corbin wants a
Your team.
Generals got like witches at Black Massive.
Three special guests, the Intercontinental Champion Sam Hyatt Squad. Catch it on the free version. Dome Murphy with the Mysterio family out here. Murphy and the Mysterio family. Let's take it back. Mysterio family honor against the contest. One-on-one and an elbow caught Murphy. Corbin now throttling Murphy. Should have showed the family some respect. Dominic shoving Corbin's a bunch of spineless tonight. And his opponent, Corbin, this week. Oh, after descending. Of course, we just watched him on perpetrated by Ray. Is that, help Murphy with the victory last week. Watch his back at ringside tonight. And trust them. I trust they're wearing hoods, Corey. This matchup, Mysterio family on one side and these two, shoulder to the midsection by King, perhaps unknown. But what about these guys is straight? And Corbin with a newfound confidence here tonight. As impressive power. And Corbin barking at Ray and Corbin just long behaved. The Mysterios have been. Quickness here. Jawbreaker drops Corbin back into the feet. Momentarily down to one knee before he his height advantage and reach. Powerful. Oh. Corbin flying out near the announce table and now up over the top, lands on down. He's down and Murphy with a win. Right into the timekeeper's area. And King Corbin now with elbows to rules have come out with King Corbin here tonight.
This is actually Steve Cutler and Wesley Blake. They're out here clean shaven, look a bit different, but these are
great athleticism by King Corbin. All by Corbin.
Argument from me on those points, Cole, and there we see. Allow me to reiterate, are only out here.
They have not done anything yet, and they've got to be enjoying this.
Of course, not only by Murphy, but by Ray.
Ren. Punish him. And he's doing it.
In competition, King Corbin loves to win.
He's going to have a victory tonight. Look at the kick right to the back of the knee, and it brings the big man.
Try to wear Corbin down with a punishment.
Murphy again now has Corbin.
His forearm. Make sure this is perfectly legal. Murphy. What's he learning from the Mysterio family?
There's the missile drop kick by Murphy. And watch this again, Murphy. Watch the impact.
Build some sort of momentum here.
This is where Murphy's at his best, using all of his Murphy. What a great counter. May. And luckily for Corey there.
Corbin's eyes are glazed over.
And Murphy now trying to get Corbin back in. Buddies here at ringside.
With the ghost of Christmas past, Murphy and Wesley Blake.
You wonder when this was going to happen. The attack now.
Okay. Lord.
Murphy going right after Cutler.
Cutler and Blake.
And Corbin going to pay off with the win over Murphy. Corbin! Dominic and allowed Corbin to pick off the win.
Oh, King Corbin. When the playing field is even, the Mysterio family, Murphy can't. Cutler and Blake running in her end of days.
Murphy. King Corbin and company.
Does King Corbin have friends? Tonight's main event, Kevin Owens and at the head of the table, Roman Reigns. And this trust KO. Can Jay make it up to big
tag team partners?
I don't know, docs. I said
tell whether Roman's still mad at Jay or not. It's kind of like he's Michael Jordan.
That's right.
Got his own locker room. Birthday party from the truck.
Marty?
Yeah, dog.
Except the fact that myself and Dolph Ziggler.
Well, you guys haven't been around long enough for a cup of coffee. We are number one.
Number one.
You ain't no. We could have won it, dog.
Street Profits race.
Otis.
For one fall. Introducing first.
Well, the KO really doesn't play well with others when it comes to
Canada, weighing in at 266.
Has many inflammatory remarks of Reigns and what he actually feels about his respect. I do not fear. Jey Uso next on
this Sunday. Courage and the sacrifice of those that WWE tribute to the troops stationed around the world like never before.
Putting so much on the line for us. We just want to say thank you.
Annual WWE tribute to the troops.
Say when you bundle auto home break, he is focused here tonight.
A little more focused than usual as well.
Because this match
first weighing in at 240.
I think what Hamilton means is main event.
He got a bit overzealous, and he sort of forced out in tables, ladders, and chairs.
For the arrival of the Universal Champion, but very clear there will be consequences for Jay's action at TLC match against Kevin Owens. It wasn't what I was alluding to,
so muttering to himself.
I think it's starting to go this one alone.
Is this another incident? Kevin Owens said to Roman Reigns last week, Jey Uso, this 2-on-1 handicap matchup apparently did to Otis last week.
Otis was steel chair mangled over the body of Otis.
For Otis to get a little bit of payback. The powerhouse. Oh, and a bill sending Uso across.
His punishment, his consequence.
Oh, my Lord. Oh, yeah.
Blue collar
Watch
brawler.
This impact.
After that.
Oh, and now Otis sent Roman Reigns. Have somebody check where Reigns is. Owens
rent free in the mind of Kevin Owens.
Is Kevin Owens
the universe begging, pleading, give me Roman Reigns. Calls his own shots. Roman Reigns.
The head of the table, what he damn well pleases.
Roman Reigns. It's a lesson. It's tough love.
It's been Reigns now. The president, a step up enziguri by Kevin.
And Kevin Owens desperately needs to make a tag.
Oh, and it's ring. with a Superman punch to Otis. Roman Reigns now bouncing Otis right off. The fury in the eyes of the head of the table. Otis's luck is going to go from bad to evil. Roman Reigns with steel chip. A second in assault with the stick. And now Kevin Owens from the announce table. It might have been too late. And Reigns takes out Owens. Now handicap match. However, Otis was taken out. It's have changed. Kevin Owens at a distinct. Calling out the Universal his cousin. Jey Uso. No problem, Kevin Owens. Jey telling Kevin he talks too much, and Jey. WWE Universe. While your opponent is verbally berating you, city level changes in Jey Uso when his cousin Roman Reigns shows up, because it's a part of the family that Roman Owens with a cannonball. On the face of the universe, and Jey Uso struggling, fighting, distinct disadvantage now in this matchup. Jey answers with an uppercut. Plus pounds crashing down across the ribcage. Uso hanging on. Uppercut catch. Jey Uso stood him right up. Cover now. Jey Uso there with Roman Reigns looking on. Working orders from the apron. What'd you say? Come in here and do your own business. Focus in. Kevin Owens took a little bit too much time barking. That was like a slap in the face. And Owens knows it. Oh wait, Jey Uso from behind. A super kick by Uso. And Jey Uso heading up to the top rope.
Get down and tag out. Get down and tag out. Come tag me.
Gave the orders. Jey Uso trying to obey, but kept stutter to Jey Uso. Oh no. Reigns now locking in the guillotine team. Locked in on Kevin Owens. KO. Very well happen at TLC. If still be your Universal Champion. In the tables, ladders, and chairs match. We're going to get a rerun from last week. This week was Kevin Owens in the chair. This is not going to...
My family up home trying to split me and my we have no hope because this is the only way. You're trying to take me from the top. But you wanted to attack me and my family. You wanted to make this is only the heat and everything that you love. You and your family. Oosh, come on, get enough. Let's go. Come on.
The biggest fight of the year. Here's Junior versus Garcia. Tomorrow, screen you want.
A week, just minutes, I'll time out the entire storm system.
New details on the vaccine rollout.
Only one place to find the Big Bang. Only one place. So now there's no doubt you're home.
Home nights at 7:30 and 11 on Fox 5.